Somebody!
Oh no! Someone's being attacked by a monster. I have to help somehow. But do I even know how? He'll be fine. That's what muscle memory's for, right? I'm sure. I won't lose! Let's go! All right. Deleted. Let's go. All right. Hey! Ha! You win! Refuse to! My turn! All right. Yeah! Hey! No use! Let's go! All right. Yeah! Yeah! Got him! It's over! Woo! We won! Leveled up! I managed to kill it.
Are you all right?
A little bruised is all.
Forgive me. It's all my fault.
No, I'm just glad you're safe.
Oh, you are far more heroic than you look. Allow me to extend my gratitude by tending to those wounds of yours.
I would appreciate that.
On the contrary, I should be the one thanking you for saving me. Pardon me, I haven't yet introduced myself. My name is Rook. As you have likely gathered by now, I am a traveling merchant by trade.
Nice to meet you. I'm Sheena, an adventurer.
A pleasure. Lately, martyrs have been taking to crowding these trails, making it impossible for me to sell my wares in peace.
What's a martyr?
Oh, haven't you heard?
Well, you see, I actually just woke up a few moments ago with no recollection of how I got there.
What? Oh, how awful! Martyrs are monsters that have been touched by the kiss of madness. Yes, for a few months now, reports of monsters attacking people have been increasing to a frightening degree.
What? Did you say a few months? How did I...
Much has changed in the last year. Do you really remember nothing?
Not a thing.
Not even what you ate yesterday?
Nope.
Most unfortunate.
Well, I can't let it bring me down. Things will turn up sooner or later.
What makes you say that?
My mother always told me that someone up there is watching out for me.
I see. Your mother sounds like a devout woman. Surely our Lord will shine upon you with... Amnesia is nothing to scoff at. I can imagine how confusing all of this must be. So I will try to help you in the mean.
Then, would you mind catching me up on everything I've missed?
Well, you needn't burden yourself with the sad tale of this fallen world. Some things are better left unsaid.
I want to know it all. Please, tell me.
Very well, then. Allow me to tell you about the Entoma Scourge. 1 year ago, the world as we had known it ceased to exist. On that fateful day, a terrifying beast came down from the heavens and unleashed catastrophe across...
What? What do you mean? What's an Entoma?
The Entoma was a curse from the gods, a living, breathing embodiment of atrocity, brought to life. Vanity and greed became the gospels of our time. The rich became richer, and the poor became poorer. Soon, it seemed people had forgotten how to love. In no time at all, constant threats of war and invasion gave corrupt nobles the chance to tax every cent from out of their subjects' pockets. Desperation birthed from a widening gap betwixt the rich and poor. Thievery and violence became common. The nobility cackled atop their high towers, taking pleasure in watching their subjects turn on one another while they sipped. The notion of salvation became a fool's currency. Eventually, the destitute and starving citizens, one by one, they fell to their knees onto the ragged earth, begging for death as memories of our vibrant past were tossed into the graves of those brave enough. That is, until the scourge had ripped the heavens in half without warning. It cut through the sky like steel through flesh, flattened our mountain ranges, and ruined our forests and seas with a divine rainbow. The beast itself had later become known as Heaven's Messenger. Furious with our people's disregard for life, God saw fit to punish us without warning. We had no choice.
Heaven's Messenger? Divine pun...
Within 10 days, the beast destroyed not only Hardis, but each of the surrounding... Mankind was beside itself without recourse or any chance of retaliation. Just when we thought that all hope was lost, our long-awaited... The monster's body had suddenly frozen and shattered into pieces.
What happened to it?
That I do not know. All we know for certain is the monster's shattered fragments rained down upon our world, leaving spared from their accursed tyranny. The people celebrated in the streets.
So there are survivors aside from us?
Yes, although few and far between. Some of them still live in small enclaves. However, the fact that you lack any recollection of this event means you were asleep, not for a few months.
I have no idea how I lost my memory. so we'll just have to fill in the blanks somehow. I appreciate you taking the time to recount what I've missed. Seems like I've got a lot of catching up to do.
Ah, you impress me. It's rare to find someone whose nose is still Sheena, there's a bit more to this story. Many who survived the calamity experienced a strange emotional shift, proclaiming to dedicate. People had interpreted their salvation as a miracle, and thus were eager to pay it forth to prevent As of a few months ago, however, this ended with a few alarming consequences.
How so?
An event known as the mass consternation. Odd, in one instance, a man had evaporated like smoke in his own bedroom. A woman claimed to see God's
What?
I heard of one village that committed a mass suicide by drowning, jumping into the ocean like a pack of rats from...
Why would they do such a thing?
I don't know. It was as if they were martyrs, suffering for the sake of It was around this time that monsters started to appear yet again, igniting fear into those who... Eventually, people began suspecting that the souls of these hence, monsters began attacking innocent people without warning. At least that the name soon stuck, and these beasts you see roaming around are what we now refer to. Crowds of frightened town-goers would look up at the sky at once and mutter,
I don't understand. What could compel people to end their own lives? There has to be some explanation, right?
You're wise, Sheena. As you stated, we had eventually discovered the reason for it. It appears you have one attached to your leg as well. That is the mark of the entoma. Unfortunately, you will soon feel its effects as it slowly eats away at your...
What? He must mean the spider legs. What the? It's moving? It's fluttering up my skirt!
That, my dear, is proof of your curse. It has a mind of its own, ensnaring its hapless prey while slowly corrupting it over time. If inorganic matter is touched by the curse, then it eventually withers away. If it latches on...
Then what happens?
Their brains become infected to the point that they spiral out of control. You might be a bit... Now that monsters in this damned entoma have all but doomed this place, there is little for anyone to do other than watch the gradual and tragic demise of our world. Oh, goodness me. In times as bleak as these, it feels like a real labor to go on. What's the matter?
Oh, nothing. I think I just have a stomachache.
Oh, no! Forgive me. I've spent all this time reminiscing how...
I'm fine. It'll subside in a bit. If everything you said was true, about the curse and the end of the world, then I'm so sorry. Somehow, though...
But how can you?
It makes me think. Meeting someone new and learning something about them feels like a miracle of its own at times. When I see my reflection in someone else's eyes, I can't help but blush. For a brief moment, my life has purpose. Knowing that I matter to someone else brings me joy. It's hard to explain.
Joy, huh?
Yes. So, Rook, you just need to... I'm so sorry. That was rude of me.
It's fine. Because of what you just said, I am reminded that life still holds some splendor.
You're welcome.
I've no doubt that someday we will find a way to lift the curse of the entoma from our land. If I learn anything more about it, then you'll be the first to know.
Really? Thank you. Well, guess I'll be seeing you around, Rook. The world needs me.
Sheena, Where are you going?
I'm an adventurer. There's only one place for me to go. The place where all adventurers dream of. The mystical sky capital, Odyssea.
Odyssea? Are you sure that such a place even exists? All of what I just mentioned, including Heaven's Messenger, is a little more than hearsay. Stories to scare young children.
Of course it exists. Dream a little, Rook. I'm sorry. I spoke out of turn again.
Oh, please, I don't mind. So, do you have any clue how to reach Odyssea?
Well,
Additionally, extensive travel requires adequate funds. Are you well prepared? Apologies. Judging by your reaction, the answer would seem to be no. Oh, come to think of it, I recall the king had announced that he was recruiting new guards. Why don't you try gaining some money that way,
Really? Yes, I'd love to.
In that case, let me show you how to reach the palace. Follow this corner, then make a left down this path. Here is a...
Wow, thank you. See you.
Good luck out there, young traveler.
Bless you, Rook. Good luck to you too.
What a spry thing. If the next generation has as much spirit as her, then perhaps there's hope yet. However, it might be too late.